You are a silent storm, moving with quiet but decisive force, strategically positioned by God among certain people and on specific platforms. Your presence may not seem intimidating at first. Your clothes may not follow the latest fashions, and your speech may lack the refined accent of the educated elite. Your thoughts deviate from the conventional, and because of this, you may be underestimated, overlooked, or even mistreated. However, it is precisely this ability to deviate from the conventional that marks your true power. Often underestimated, forgotten, or even mistreated, you face the world not with ostentation, but with a profound transformative purpose. You are, in fact, a blessing in disguise, one of the chosen ones who are not in these places just to exist, but to effect significant change. Your mission is to stir the waters, challenge norms, and awaken dormant spirits. Their approach may be as gentle as a breeze, but their impact is as powerful as a storm, capable of reshaping landscapes and redirecting destinies in ways that only time can reveal. Spiritually, being the chosen one implies a greater awareness and awakening compared to others. This reflects directly on your way of thinking, feeling, and acting as you follow a different path. The chosen ones are assigned to assist in the development and prosperity of their generation throughout their lives, possessing higher vibrations than other humans. They are more awake, aware, and sensitive than average, which sets them apart in their thoughts, actions, and feelings, particularly towards their own family members. On the journey of the chosen ones, challenges and trials are frequent and often arduous, appearing as cornerstones on the spiritual path. You face rejection from other people. Sometimes you miss a place far from here, as if you belonged somewhere far away. This longing is strong. You're different from the majority, and you're not here just to follow what everyone else is doing. You're here to make changes, to improve the world. Even if you try to deny it, this mission remains steadfast. Some people hold grudges against you. Sometimes, even if you're innocent, you're frowned upon. This can be upsetting, especially as you are naturally cheerful. The reason for this lies in the discomfort that your natural kindness and positive energy cause some people. They don't like you because your presence reveals the dark parts of them that they are not proud of. As you grow spiritually, your inner light will shine even brighter. While many appreciate you for this, others may react strangely or even negatively. It's important to realize that this doesn't concern you. It reflects their struggles and insecurities. So don't let them dim your light. Keep being the amazing person you are and let go of the negativity. Trust that the universe supports you, and remember that you are guided and protected by greater forces. Pay no attention to those who don't understand you. Keep shining, because you are destined for a greater purpose. You go beyond just looking after yourself. You act as a protector and benefactor, striving to enrich the lives of others. From an early age, you nurtured an intense desire to uncover the truth. This natural curiosity and your desire to make a difference have shaped the way you live, leading you to act with purpose and kindness. In your quest to understand deeper truths, you are also dedicated to sharing these insights, helping others to gain understanding and improve their lives. This dual commitment to discovery and helping others defines much of your life purpose, enriching both your personal experience and that of those around you. You're someone who can't cover up. If something doesn't feel right, you'd rather walk away than force an answer that isn't sincere. Falsehood simply doesn't suit you. It's something you feel is fundamentally wrong. What's more, you find it difficult to relate to people who aren't authentic, whether because they overvalue material goods, indulge in gossip, or display aggressive behavior. You simply can't form bonds with them. Your authenticity makes you stand out, attracting others to your true essence and establishing deep connections based on trust and honesty. Your presence brightens a world often darkened by pretenses and falsehoods, and your commitment to the truth serves as a guide for others, seeking sincere and real relationships. You pave the way for others. Your own struggles have enabled you to be a guide for those who feel lost or in pain. Your ability to overcome adversity becomes a source of inspiration for those facing their own obstacles. With the lessons learned from your experiences, you provide direction and support to those who are trying to find their own way. Each challenge you overcome gives you more wisdom and depth, enriching your ability to help others walk their paths. You are remarkable. Even though some may take advantage of your generosity, you continue to give willingly because it is intrinsic to who you are. Your true nature stands out most when you enrich the lives of others, often without expecting anything in return. This natural tendency towards generosity is a clear sign of your exceptionality, highlighting you as someone destined for a meaningful purpose. You have no ulterior motives in your personal relationships. You approach every interaction with sincerity and transparency, always seeking to build true and meaningful connections. This authentic approach makes people trust you and feel at ease in your presence, strengthening the bonds you create. People tend to mock you, ignore you, or take advantage of you. These behaviors, although challenging, do not reflect who you are, but rather the limitations or insecurities of those who manifest them. By standing firm in your authenticity and compassion, you continue to be a positive force, transcending these negativities and positively influencing those around you. You have a kind of radar for detecting falsehood, a natural ability to notice when someone is not sincere. This ability to identify dishonesty from afar is almost like an innate talent you possess. It distinguishes you as a chosen one, not only for your own authenticity, but also for your ability to discern the true nature of others. This gift allows you to approach relationships with a critical eye for sincerity, fostering truer connections and enriching your life with meaningful interactions. This is a rare and valuable quality that sets you apart, enabling you to deal with the complexities of human relationships with clarity and honesty. You act with humility, not pride, aware that your true strength is derived from a divine source, not earthly praise. God works in you and through you, accomplishing remarkable feats in ways that defy the comprehension of those who only value external symbols of success. His existence demonstrates that true power often doesn't manifest itself as a storm, but rather as a light breeze that nevertheless transforms everything around it. You don't need to announce your presence with grandiose gestures or loud speeches. Your influence is perceived in the delicacy of your actions and the solidity of your character. When you enter an environment, even if you don't say anything, your presence is noticed. It's not the spectacle that attracts attention. It's the perceptible change in the environment that your presence provokes. Sometimes it seems that people are ignoring you or distancing themselves, but remember, God sometimes hides you in plain sight. This may be part of a bigger plan, where God is protecting you, preserving your energy, and guiding you towards interactions that really matter. This withdrawal can be a blessing in disguise, a period to strengthen your spirit and fine-tune your mission, preparing you for future challenges and opportunities that will require the totality of your being. Trust that even in the shadows, you are being prepared to shine when the time is right. Exposing evil in this world is a vocation that appeals to you deeply. You feel an intrinsic calling to bring to light the injustices and ethical failings that often remain hidden beneath the surface of society. This mission goes beyond a simple desire to right wrongs. It reflects a need for truth and transparency that you see as fundamental to healing and human progress. Being you often unleashes the inner demons of others, acting as a mirror that reflects not only what people want to see, but also the aspects they would prefer to hide. Your authenticity and inner light can stir up insecurities and shadows in others, provoking reactions that range from discomfort to open hostility. You tend to dim your light around people you don't know, adopting a more reserved approach in new or unfamiliar situations. This attitude can be a self-protection strategy, a way of assessing the environment and the intentions of others before opening up completely. By doing so, you conserve your energy and ensure that you are sharing your true essence with those who will value and respect it. This initial caution is not a sign of weakness, but a manifestation of your wisdom and discernment. You understand that not everyone is ready or willing to receive what you have to offer, and that in some cases, revealing yourself completely can even be counterproductive. Therefore, you choose when and how to shine based on the receptivity and openness of the people around you. Your light attracts broken people, those who are looking for relief or a cure for their pain. They often see you as a source of comfort or a possible solution to their problems, hoping that your positive energy and perspective can offer some form of solution or consolation. This places a significant responsibility on you, as expectations can be high and emotional demands intense. It's important to recognize that although your presence can be a balm to many, you don't have the ability to fix everyone's life. Your role may be to guide, support, and inspire, but the healing journey is deeply personal and must be undertaken by each individual. Therefore, it is essential to set healthy boundaries and remember that taking care of yourself is just as important as helping others. You are naturally a kind person, known for your compassionate and calm approach. However, like any human being, you also face feelings of anger and frustration. These emotions, although at odds with your gentle nature, are a natural response to the pressures and challenges of everyday life. These feelings can arise when your expectations are not met, or when you are faced with situations that seem unfair or beyond your control. You face rejection at first, but over time, the same people who criticized you often end up adopting your ideas or imitating your behavior. This irony reveals that, despite initial resistance, the value of your work and perspectives eventually becomes clear. Their ability to persevere in the face of scorn and continue innovating or maintaining their integrity often turns critics into followers, demonstrating that even in the face of aversion, authenticity and innovation can inspire respect and eventual emulation. Mere existence in daily routines does not satisfy. While some find comfort in predictability, you constantly feel the call for something bigger, something beyond the conventional. The idea of conforming and following social norms seems like a restriction from which you want to break free. You understand that life is more than a routine job and adherence to social expectations. This understanding drives your desire to explore, to break down barriers, and to delve deeper into human experiences, beyond conventions. Your search is for authenticity, meaning and a purpose that goes beyond the ordinary, leading you to a life full of adventure, discovery, and personal expression. The limitations that seem to restrict others do not limit your aspirations. You realize the vast and wonderful world waiting to be explored, a territory far removed from mediocrity. You choose the path less traveled, knowing that this decision will define your life in uniquely profound ways. You have a genuinely kind nature. Even after facing unfair treatment or being exploited in the past, you consistently choose to act with kindness and altruism. This behavior emanates from your purely good heart, a fundamental characteristic of someone destined for a greater purpose. You naturally seek to bring happiness to others, often offering more than is fair. This doesn't reflect a weakness. Rather, it's an authentic expression of your desire to help. Helping others is an intrinsic part of who you are, woven into the fabric of your soul. Your acts of kindness are not driven by duty or the expectation of reward, but emerge naturally from your compassionate soul. Even in difficult times, you opt for empathy and generosity, sustained by a belief in the fundamental goodness of humanity. Your ability to see the best in people, even when they themselves can't, highlights your unwavering faith in the power of compassion to heal and uplift. Your kindness is more than isolated gestures. It guides your daily interactions. You strive to generate a multiplier effect of positivity, influencing the lives of those around you with your warmth and sincerity. Whether it's listening attentively, offering help, or simply with a smile, you recognize the significant impact that small actions can have in brightening someone's day and reinforcing your faith in human goodness. In a world often overrun by conflict and division, your kindness is a beacon of hope, a reminder of the goodness that exists in each and every one of us. You exemplify compassion and empathy, living as a true chosen one who is dedicated to spreading love and light wherever you go. So, my friends, at every moment of your life, whether in the stillness of solitude or the tumult of storms, understand that you are exactly where you need to be. Your influence may be discreet, but it is profoundly significant. Let your life be the message you want to convey. Let your calm be the source of your strength, and let your faith direct your steps. When the time comes for you to stand out, for your light to shine fully, it will be clear that all the glory must be attributed to the Most High. Everything you experience, from difficulties to victories, serves as a testimony to God's work. Even the most arduous moments are part of a greater plan in which God promises to transform your adversities into manifestations of His glory. You are like a silent storm, powerful even in your tranquility. Let others form their opinions. Allow misunderstanding to persist if necessary. Simply sit back and let God fulfill His purpose in you and through you. Your moment to shine is approaching, and when it comes, the light you emanate will reflect God's magnificent work in your life.